How to increase your Shopify store's conversion rate. Hey everyone and welcome. I hope you're all doing great. I think everyone who has a Shopify store would love to have some tips and tricks to actually increase the conversions of their store. In this video, I will show you 15 tips that you can implement to your store, which could take some time to actually implement all of them, but it is going to be completely worth it. And it's just going to have your conversion rate jump higher with these steps. So let's actually go ahead and talk about what we can do to actually start increasing our conversion rate within our Shopify store. So I have a notepad here with 15 tips that we will talk about and go through, which should help us increase the conversion rate, like we have said previously. So here's a guide on what you will need to do in order to increase your Shopify's conversion rate. 15 tips to implement, which would increase the conversion rate. So the first one is going to be the most obvious one, which is going to be within the homepage. The homepage should be filled with call to action. So add many incentives and offers in the homepage, meaning things like a banner on the top of the page that will showcase an offer that is already running. So it could entice people to actually go ahead and check things out more commonly. And, they see an offer, they will click on it. And also always have products on your homepage. That could be your best selling products or the products that are on sale. A lot of people, if you go to their Shopify store, has their home page without any products, and that I think is a big mistake, or products that are a little bit like hidden. In fact, it should be actually go ahead and make sure that it is very visible and it's like in your face, because people tend to make up their minds about a specific store very, very quickly. So make sure the products are all listed in here. That could be the best selling or products that are on sale, and also have, for example, a banner that tells them, okay, there's an offer here, so you can just click on it and actually will take you to the products that have the offer on them. And you can, customize the entire homepage to be filled with call to action stuff. That could be pop-ups or whatever it may be. You will try your best to make sure that you grab the attention of the customer as soon as possible, because this is going to be the first page they will see. So make sure that this first impression is very, very excellent. So next up, we've got the high quality media. For media, you will need to obviously upload images and videos for your products. Now, you will need to make sure that they are very high quality when it comes to like the HD, making sure that the photography of the products are very excellent. So take the time to actually upload high quality media, have pictures from different angles showcasing clearly the product that people will be buying, because a lot of people tend to actually go ahead and check out the image before they even read about it, because visually it's going to be either something that they like for visually, and if they do, then they can go ahead and read more about it and see what it is about. But if they visually don't see what the hype is about, they will not even be bothered with checking out the rest of the stuff, like the description and all of those things. So make sure you upload very high quality media with different angles, and also close-ups to showcase, for example, the fabric up close, so they can examine the type of fabric or material and see how, like, not necessarily exactly the quality of it, but they would be at least more confident with buying it. And also, if you are going to be doing videos, include videos that demonstrate the product in use, and make sure it is short and to the point. So that's number 2, which is high quality media. And also, I need to also add one more thing. Don't make the media sizes all over the place. One product has a very vertical sized image and the other product is more horizontal, try to make it always matching, like same ratio kind of stuff. It's going to help you with the branding style, and just you will let them know that you are actually, a professional doing this. It's not just random images that you are using, unless it's absolutely necessary to make it, vertical or stuff like that. But I mean, like in general. So number 3 is going to be adding customer reviews and testimonials to build trust. This is very, very important. This is going to actually like you can see how much this is going to affect your store right away if you have this built into your Shopify store. Adding this is essential, pretty much. And it's very easy and simple to do so. It's not even going to take you a lot of time. You can just go to your Shopify store, go to apps, and go to all recommended apps. We can just go to Shopify App Store here, and then we can just type in product reviews, and there's going to be plenty of selections to choose from. I recommend things that are built for Shopify, Looks. Looks is actually very, very good, and also a lot of people use Judge Me. And there's going to be other applications here. I just say to stick with one, maybe even try Looks, I guess, for the time being, or maybe Judge Me because it does have a free plan. So maybe just start with this one, and then if you want to change it later on, make sure to do so. But you've got plenty of selections. Just go ahead with which one suits your site best. So this is very, very essential. This step is this could be the top step, actually, because look, if people come to your website, they don't see any reviews, they don't know if people are actually have been here and bought this before, they wouldn't really risk it, if you know what I mean. But if they see other people who have bought it, gave it a good rating and also a comment, then that could actually make the difference between someone who's going to check out another website or store, or someone who is actually going to buy the thing. So always add customer reviews and testimonials and build the trust between you and your customers. So number 4 is going to be taking the time to write a compelling and honest description for your products. Now, you will need to describe the product in full detail about everything that they need to know without making it to be too long, because people tend to get bored quickly. So make it like bullet points, very easy and quick. Just go through them, but at the same time, make sure it is going to describe it fully. And then you also need to use short, or not need to, but this is going to help. Use short storytelling and let them know why this product ended up being a product that you are selling. How did this product help you out? How or why do you think this product is worthy of being in your store? Very, very, very short storytelling with a very good points to make. Be careful of making it too long. Again, this is not going to help you out. But if it's short and to the point, this is going to be very helpful for your conversion rates. And then also you will need to mention how can they benefit from your product. So why would they want to buy your product? I mean, if it's clothing, I guess it's very obvious, but if it's something else, how is it going to help them? People don't want to just buy stuff for the sake of buying it. They want, or they have a problem and they want a solution to it. How is this going to solve their problems, or how are they going to use it? So next step is going to be clear call to action on the product page. So this is going to be basically making sure the add to carts and buy now buttons are very visible and are like in your face in the middle of the page, very clear. They're not hidden, because a lot of people just tend to see, if they fail to find it within like 1 second, they could actually leave the website. This actually could make the difference. And you also need to use action-oriented language to encourage them to buy, meaning offers, free shipping, and so on. So this is going to really determine how much conversion you will have. if they, like, for example, click on this product and they just keep scrolling until, let's say there's a lot of more elements in here and this is not very visible. They add to cart or buy it now. It's not visible. They keep scrolling. They don't see what they want. They can actually, leave the page. So make sure this is very big and very visible to the customers. And also inside, like, have more offers and stuff to let them know, like free shipping, things like that is going to help you tremendously. So next up, we've got the detailed product specifications. Now this is going to be in the description and also alongside the product, like this, the size guide, for example, and so on, the care instructions and so on. So here you'll need to make sure you make the specifications super clear. Things like dimensions, size guides, materials, care instructions, and it just depends on what kind of product that you are selling. Make sure that it is very visible and people know exactly what they're getting into. So if they want to buy a different size stuff, make sure there's a size guide that helps them determine which one is best for them, and so on. Number 7, mobile responsiveness, because I guess in this day and age, most people just use their phone. So make sure that you always optimize the mobile perspective of things when it comes to your site. It is responsive, it is fast and snappy, and also it looks very cool. You don't want to miss any of those things for mobile because a lot of people are using it. I think most people are actually using it instead of desktop. Number 8, optimize page loading speed. Now this is self-explanatory. People don't like to wait too long for stuff. If the loading takes too long, they can actually get frustrated and leave the page. So make sure you minimize unnecessary elements and media. You don't want to add too much, especially apps. If you have a lot of apps that you don't use, for example, 7 apps for reviews, you shouldn't really have that. Like, make sure it's very limited, the apps that you're using, and also the media. You don't want to upload very, very large sized media, even if it's going to be like super high quality. It's not necessary. Just make sure it is good quality, and also make sure that the size wouldn't really cause this much of a problem when it comes to loading speed. So minimize unnecessary elements in media. And also you can use built-in optimization tools like apps and stuff. You can look more into it. You can actually add apps that will help your optimization for the page loading speed. So make sure that you invest some time to make sure that your loading speed is very fast. So number 9 is going to be SEO optimization. This is going to be making sure that your product titles, meta descriptions, and URLs are SEO friendly and have relevant keywords. So if you want to go ahead and go to products, you will need to make sure the title is SEO friendly. The meta description here is friendly. Like you can see here, the meta description here is just quite messy, and you don't really want all of this to be in here. So you can just, remove it and make sure you enter something that is actually going to help you out when it comes to SEO and being found, and also the URL handle. So make sure all of those things are SEO friendly. And you can also use some applications that will help you or give you a like an external guide whether this title is SEO friendly or not. You can actually have applications that help you with that. So use SEO apps to help as well. Number 10 is going to be cross-selling and upselling. Very simply, it's going to be adding relevant products to the product page. This is going to increase the chance of people adding more products to their cart. So, for example, this is the product page, instead of just having an empty space here below, you can actually add related products or products that have like most selling or, like I said, related products to this. So people can actually see, okay, so I want to this, and this one is actually going to be suitable with this one. So they can actually add multiple products to their cart. Now, this is actually going to help. Not only that, and it's going to also showcase that your store is professional. It's not just a general store. So that's number 10. For number 11, you'll need to showcase trust badges and security icons. This is again going to just reassure people that you know what you're doing. This is going to be stuff that are very crucial, like the guarantees, and most importantly, the return policy. This is why people will not be afraid to order, and not knowing what's going to happen if they don't like the product afterwards. So make sure that those things, and customer support as well, make sure that those things are always in your face. People can see them, they can access them right away without any hassle or anything. They can actually right away know the return policy, guarantees, and so on. And also showcasing the security icons, like the secure payment, SSL certificates, and so on. So that's a must, because again, this is just going to let people know that this site is secure and has, or is going to be taking all the security steps basically. So number 12 is going to be you and be more human. I think this is going to be very helpful for your store and your conversion rate, because people don't really want to buy from a robot, let's say that. So don't sound like a robot in text. Don't be just like you don't have any feelings, you're just telling them. Like sometimes that works, but with this kind of story, like give it a little bit of human touch within the text. Make sure the brand voice is always like that. Like be professional, but at the same time throw in some human elements in there, just to let people know that you're also a human on the other side of the screen. And also it can be media as well, but just make sure that you are doing it without losing too much or without losing quality at all. Like some people actually do it too much to the point that it's just not going to work. So you need to find the balance between the two, between like being super professional and also being more human. And just find the balance between them and use it. Next is going to be A/B testing and also analytics. Let me just combine them together. So A/B testing, you'll need to obviously keep on always test the elements on your store. Make sure they're responsive, like buttons, links, and so on. Make sure they're responsive and they work correctly, and also they have like nice looking customizations. And also you can use analytic apps or tools that will track visitors' behavior, and based off of that you'll be able to make adjustments to your store. And then lastly is going to be social proof and social sharing. This is going to be basically where you'll showcase or add the number of shares and likes for your products. So you'll be able to actually have them share your product and showcase the number of shares and likes, and also allow customers to share them through various networks. This is going to obviously help, if people just share it with one another, it will give you more exposure, and then you will have more conversion rate at the end. So hopefully these tips and tricks here helped you or will help you out, because this is going to take you some time to actually set up all of those things. But, just keep working hard on them and you will achieve a higher conversion rate with these tips. So I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching.